Hello and welcome to Goal Line Gossip. This is another episode for our preview show. Today we will be previewing Manchester City versus Liverpool, which will be happening this Saturday at the Etihad. We have Pravasi here, who's a Man City fan, of course, and the Kloppite, who is a Liverpool fan. And today we will be covering the topics around just basically how this fixture has turned out to be one of the most important fixtures or the most anticipated fixtures over the last 5 years in the Premier League. Of course, the top two clubs in the last 5 years as well. Of course, you can say City has won more trophies than Liverpool, but at the same time, if you look at these two teams, they are top notch. They've been in great form in the last 5 years. However, I was just looking at the stats, and one of the things that I noticed is Liverpool have not won at the Etihad since 2015. I think I'm right about this. So we'll
Yeah.
start off this discussion with the Kloppite and ask him, because I was like a bit surprised, to be honest, because I was just checking out the last six matches between City and Liverpool, and I think Liverpool won three, City won two, and one was a draw. So I'm really surprised to see that you guys have not won on the Etihad. But however, how are you feeling about this fixture? What are your thoughts about this very big match? And can you actually win at Etihad this Saturday?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm scared of City at the Etihad. Like, I'll be very honest. And somehow I feel every time we, sometimes like we just uh, like crumbled with injuries versus City, or we have this or that player missing, and sometimes we are just bad in bad form and we play City. But the times when we are in good form, we just concede some dodgy goals from like nowhere. Like KDB deflects a goal off Matip's head or something. Just dodgy shit happens. Uh, so yeah, 2015. That was a long time back, and I remember Skirtle got the goal. I think Skirtle got a goal, and Firmino and Coutinho maybe. And I'm sure, pretty sure Firmino and Skirtle got the goals. But yeah, that was a long time ago, and I think that was a like Liverpool were not good that season, but they just somehow beat City at the Etihad. But this time, I'm really worried about our CDM, the defensive protection. We don't have any, let's be honest. And McAllister isn't a CDM, and Endo is not ready. But otherwise, we have the potent attackers. The Van Dijk is in probably one of the best forms since his invincible season when he like went up against Messi for the Ballon d'Or. But otherwise, our team looks good, but I'm worried about the CDM spot. And the Etihad is like a scary place for Liverpool. I just don't know why Liverpool don't turn up. And even if they, like I said, even if they do, I feel Liverpool get hard done by some reason. It may be an goal line clearance, like how many inches, I don't know, like 1 or 2 centimeters, or company makes the tackle, which should be red. It's not given. KDB deflects a dodgy goal. And yeah, that's how it is. Like, so fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. I'm slightly a little optimistic than I was last season or the season before, but I'm equally scared at the same time. So yeah, that those are my thoughts.
But why are you scared? It's because it's in Manchester.
Yeah, it's because of the Etihad. I mean, City are really good at the Etihad. I don't know, they have some incredible record at the Etihad. I think Pravasi knows. I was reading. I, I don't remember the exact record, but I think Pravasi knows about it. So he'll probably tell about it.
Plus,
Some
we know
incredible
that
record they have.
VAR is going to be on their side, anyways. So
Oh, come on, come on.
just makes things difficult for anybody to be fair. So that's it.
Yeah, that's also there. Apparently, the referee, Chris Kavanagh, who's going to be the main referee, his brother is a Man City season ticket holder.
Wow,
So this has been
perfect.
popping up around the social media. So yeah, he's a Manchester referee anyway, and I don't like Manchester referees. I feel they have some disliking towards Liverpool, maybe not always shown in the games, but
Right.
they don't like Liverpool for sure.
Right, right.
So over to
But I think
Pravasi, I guess.
one area
Mhm.
that you guys are like lucky this season is the injury list. I think
Yeah,
even if you look at like Manchester City, Rodri has been in and out, and there've been like so many players who are not playing regularly. Plus, there are new players in as well, just
yeah.
like
KDB.
yours. But yeah, KDB is out for. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be in this match, but he's long gone, right? So I just wanted to like ask Fawasi in terms of like he said he's scared at Etihad. What are your thoughts on hosting Liverpool once again in this very exciting fixture in the Premier League?
Oh, absolutely. It's a very exciting fixture as well. But as I said, Etihad has always been our fortress, right? We have won 23 games in this year. So
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
Etihad,
that's
so
really good.
that's a fortress. So we have to win this game. So if
Did
we
you lose
win
at the
against
Etihad this year?
No, no. It's a 23 games
I,
straight without losing. I think we have drawn some matches. So it's a 23 game streak without losing, I think. That's probably the record there. So if we draw or win against Liverpool, then it will be the highest streak by any club in England, I think. So
it's
that
not
will be a
more than
tremendous
Liverpool,
record.
right? If Liverpool went on some 50, 60 games, I think. I think Chelsea also went
When?
about 70 games at Stamford Bridge.
Nope, nope.
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't think.
Is it a winning streak or a unbeaten
I think
streak?
it's a
Unbeaten streak,
unbeaten streak.
unbeaten
Sounds
streak.
like
Liverpool have
unbeaten.
more. Liverpool have like 60 games,
Okay,
and feel like they were unbeaten for
I
at
do have
least
to
3 years.
check. Okay, let's check it. I think it's a winning streak or an unbeaten streak. I don't know. I have to get.
Unbeaten streak, Liverpool definitely have more. I remember like three years we were not beaten at Anfield.
I mean, it can be an unbeaten streak because this season
Okay,
we've only drawn one.
at the home at the Etihad.
No,
Yeah,
not
it
that was
might be 20.
away. That was away
It might
against
be
Chelsea. The last match, right?
Yeah,
So yeah, we gotta check this out. Like
yeah,
maybe
we have to
not
go
now,
check
but
this
yeah.
out.
We
I
will
think
let
in this
Pravasi
year, I
continue.
think.
We'll check.
Yeah, yeah.
but regardless, like the fact that like you said, it's a fortress and you have a very good record at the Etihad. Uh, if there was a team that was able to maybe break that record, wouldn't that be Liverpool, Pravasi?
Absolutely. You know, absolutely. So Liverpool is the team that we fear the most when we play against. So absolutely, you have said it correctly that when we face Liverpool, we have to give our best. But more often than not, we have to face the challenges that Liverpool provide to us, and when we break under that pressure, you see, Klopp has
I
mentioned
I
that
have I
Etihad
have one
at
stat. I have one stat. I'll just share. I just came across. City haven't beaten Liverpool in two consecutive games when they faced each other since 1937.
That's a bit of a lame stat, but okay.
Yeah, but so they may
okay,
not win. They may not
okay.
win this season. So I think the last game they won versus us at the Etihad,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
it's always been like the next game was at Anfield or something, and they didn't rack up consecutive wins against us. So
Yeah,
yeah,
we
this is
draw or
the
we lose
second.
at the Anfield. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, continue, Pravasi.
So I think history will be written in Etihad. I think on Saturday. So we will win it and we will make it a two victories against you. Since what 1937 or 1947? What you said the year was
1937, 1937.
1937.
Wow,
Okay.
that's like
Okay,
World
that's a new
War
record.
before
That's a
World
new
War.
record. That's a new
It's
record for
crazy.
Manchester City to have it.
Yeah. If you care about records, we don't. Like when I say we, I mean Manchester
Oh,
United
come
fans.
on! Every club cares for records.
Yeah. We only have the bad records. Like we help people. Like okay,
I,
we'll
I
slander United and so on. But
like Liverpool and Man City are like when they are at the peak, and I think they play the most beautiful. Even if when they are playing against each other, I think the game is so technical and everything. I remember that game. We lost the game where it was 2 centimeters or whatever, and that game was so good. Like I could not even you could not even blame that City won the game despite the wrong decision, and because they were really good and Liverpool were really good, and that was one of the best games of football I've ever seen, like tactically and technically. The City won 2-1 at the Etihad. Like Firmino's goal, if you remember, like it was like 50 odd passes, and even
Yes.
City's all goals were incredible. So yeah, I'm hoping that kind of a fixture we have like end to end. So I
Hmm.
don't know what Provasi wants. Provasi probably wants a dominating win.
No, no,
So
no. We don't
Just
dominate
like
against
Pep,
Liverpool. No, we don't
right?
dominate against Liverpool.
Yeah, I mean it's difficult, right? Because again, I think Liverpool, the way Jurgen Klopp plays, it's very aggressive in terms of how they want to win the ball. So it's always like I know there's a risk involved of getting countered, but at the same time, they're very forceful up front as well. So, and I think for someone like Guardiola, he wants control. So he doesn't want the ball to be given up pretty early in the game, or in fact, like any time, any point on the game.
Mm.
So that's why these are like one of those matches which are very exciting from at least from a neutral point of view. Of course, like both of them are like probably the best managers in the Premier League. They have world class players, and yeah, it's just a setting for one of those matches that you would really want to turn up, even if you're not a either a Man City fan or a Liverpool fan. But the timing is a bit odd. Like you guys
yeah,
probably have it easy in India. I don't know. For us, it's like Saturday morning at 4:30 in the morning, which I
it's
Oh my
even
gosh.
worse for the players. I think this is Liverpool's 13th game they have played at the early kickoff on Saturday after an international
right.
break, and the next is Spurs with six. And it's so unfair. I feel like we always get this time slot for some
Well,
reason.
you're also getting a lot of money for that. I mean, it's
Yeah,
a
we are. But they could have just placed the game at the late kickoff and placed Arsenal's game. Arsenal was to
I
Brentford.
think
I think the
no, but I think they're trying to prioritize the viewership in Asia, and that's why they are having an early kickoff. I mean, obviously they've done some survey and figured out that there's a huge
yeah,
like fan base somewhere in Asia, and that will give them revenue, and that's
Yeah,
why they're
all
trying to push
European
it.
leagues have done that. All European leagues have done that, and they have tweaked their schedules in that way.
Hmm.
but
Yeah,
yeah, imagine like you have to get up on Saturday. I don't know what time it is for you.
four thirty
What
in the
time is it?
morning.
4:30.
4:30 in the morning to watch this game. I'm sure you'll be catching up this at least this game. Probably you will. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
like for games which are in this type of a like a time zone, like 4:30, I I kind of not go to sleep. I watch the match and then I go to sleep at like 6 a.m. or something. I did that for
You,
the cricket World Cup. It did not work out well for me.
that started
And
at
so
2. Okay, oh yeah. So you were awake, and that
yeah,
ended at 10. So you were awake the whole time, or what?
no. So for me, it started at 12:30 midnight, and I think I went to sleep at 5 in the morning, which was Australia batting in the 16th over or something like that. That's when I understood we are not going to win, and I went.
Even there.
But yeah, I mean the
Yeah.
timing is like completely off. Yeah, in the western side of things. But anyways, let's move on to the injury update and the lineup. So I'll start with Frawasi. So I know that Man City have gone through some injuries for very important
Horrible
players. I mean,
injuries. Horrible
yeah,
injuries.
like Kevin De Bruyne, probably one of the best players in the Premier League, out. Rodri, probably unsure. Can you give
Rodri's
us an
fit, I
update?
think.
Can you give us an update on what's going on and like injury
Yeah,
wise, and what should be the predicted lineup for the Liverpool match?
yeah. And as per means, I don't know what the situation with Rodri is. The last I heard is that he was rested in the last international game, and till I mean from till then we haven't heard anything about the injury status of Rodri. So I mean, God willing, I hope that he plays in the Liverpool game. The other thing is that the means we have a horrible injury records in our midfielders. Nunes is out, Kovacic is out. I think
Kovacic is
Bernardo
out.
is
Okay.
facing. Yeah, Bernardo Silva is also out. I think he's facing some sort of a knee, no, I think a toe injury or something. So I don't know what our midfielder structure will be against Liverpool. So that's where my scary. I mean, I'm scared of against Liverpool. That what should be our midfield scenario in Liverpool game. but hope so it's not so dangerous. God's grace, the Haaland's injury has been recovered. I think he will be playing against Liverpool on Saturday, so that's a good news for us. So I'm not sure about what will be our midfield. I think we have to bring
Is
some youngster to play.
Bernardo is fit, right? I'm pretty sure Bernardo
No,
is fit.
he has a toe injury. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
think
whether he
he'll
has
play.
recovered, or not. But the last I heard is that I think last Saturday or something that he has a toe injury, and
No,
so that's the
Bernardo
last I
probably.
heard.
I think he'll play. I'm pretty sure he'll play. Otherwise, City don't have many other midfielders. On the top of my head, I cannot recall Matthews, Nunes, and
Yes,
Kovacic.
and Ederson is also injured too. So I don't know whether Stephen Ortega is up to the mark. I hope so. He will be. But last season he was getting some matches in the what in FA Cup and in Carabao Cup. So he had certain match preparations or time. In this season, he didn't get any chances at all. Ederson started all the matches. Probably he got one or two matches. He started one or two matches, and I don't think except that he has got any game time under his belt. So
Is
that's
John
one part
Stones
that
fit?
we no. John Stones is also not fit.
So pretty big
Okay.
like injury list. I mean, we don't know who's
Yeah,
going to
pretty big.
feature. You mentioned that Rodri did not feature in the Portuguese match, so
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
yeah. So maybe
So
that's the
finger
sign
crossed
that.
that he will be all right and he will feature in tomorrow. So
Mhm.
I mean, tomorrow means on Saturday. So let's see.
Right,
So
right.
what is your lineup looking like? Like Stephen Ortega. Are you sure Edison is
Yeah,
out? Okay.
Edison was out after
He
the
looks
Chelsea
so
game.
happy.
So so
Yeah,
Edison
probably if
Edison had
that's
a
the injury list, I think that we have a better chance,
you have
slightly
a
better
chance. You
chance.
have a chance, a slightly better chance. Yeah. But I don't know. It has been 2 weeks. It was before the international break in the game of
Yeah, then
Chelsea. I
he'll be
think
back.
he had an
Then
injury.
he'll be back.
I think he pulled out of the. I think he pulled himself out of the national team. So a 2 week
Yeah, yeah.
rest. I think he will be all right. So, but let's see where Pep might play Ortega there.
No, I don't think he'll play Ortega. I think he's gonna go with Edison. He's rested. He put him on some steroids and analgesics and put him on. So
Surely, but
what's the lineup looking like? So
So if Ederson is fit, then Ederson will start as a goalkeeper. I think the defensive lineup will be Walker, Diaz, Ake, and Guardiola. I think that will be our
is Ake fit?
structure.
Akanji.
Yeah.
What about Akanji?
No, Akanji is not fit. I think Ake is fit. So Ake will play
Okay,
there.
okay. And
And
midfield
I
Rodri
don't know
and
about him. I don't know about Rodri. If he is fit, then Rodri will start at CDM. There is no other options left. So and the other two, I don't know if Bernardo Silva is fit. Then Bernardo Silva will play. Foden will play there. So Bernardo, Foden, and Rodri will be the midfield setup. And up top, it will be I think Doku, Grealish, and
Grealish and Haaland. So Doku on the right.
yeah, Doku on the right.
Or do you play Grealish in midfield and push Foden on the right and Doku on the left?
Yeah, that position shifts. I don't know. It might be since Bernardo and Foden both are playing in the starting 11. So I think that part, on the right side of the structure, I think Bernardo and Foden will control those regions.
I'm a little scared of what Doku can actually do to Trent Alexander-Arnold for some reason. I think Trent needs to be a little careful because he's rapid. So
Yeah. And then the last match Doku played, he has what 16 out of 16 successful dribbles, the highest by any
right.
player.
You also got 4 assists in one of the matches as well, right? Which is also
yeah,
Yeah.
good.
against Bournemouth, I think last match he was not that great against Chelsea. I think Chelsea, Reece James took care of him.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Reece James is pretty good. Alexander
Yeah,
Arnold defensively, we don't know.
I'm
We'll find
scared.
out this Saturday. Yeah. But what about Liverpool? Like obviously no injuries, we know that. But
There
when
are
they came in,
injuries, like no,
like
yeah. So
who?
we don't have,
Curtis Jones?
but
Nobody
Curtis
cares
Jones
about.
is not there. Thiago
Yeah,
is not there, and Bajcetic is not there, and Robertson not
Thiago.
there.
Thiago was never there. Who was the third one? I don't even know him, so who cares? When will Mohamed Salah get injured? Tell me that. But no, but seriously, like, what about your lineup? Like,
Robertson
who's
is
going to
not
be up
there.
front? There are like so many attackers. Like, who do you think it should
Yeah,
start on this match?
I think so. International break was a good time for Liverpool. No one got injured that I know of, but we don't know what Klopp will. Klopp may surprise us in his pre-match, um, like pre-match news. And yeah, Diaz got 2 goals. Nunez got 3 goals on this international break against Brazil and Colombia. On a Brazil and some other team. So Brazil and Argentina, I think. I think Nunez got 3 goals. So
Mm.
and Salah got 4 goals this international break. So I think our lineup is looking potent. All are fit. So I think Allison starts in goal, and right back is Trent. Konate might be fit for this game, but I don't know if he'll be thrown into the mix. It might be Matip and Van Dijk. Left back Robertson is not there, so yeah, I guess it has to be Simicas or Gomez. I would prefer Simicas. Just put a natural left footer. CDM is the worry. I think it'll be McAllister, and I don't think he can play CDM at all. And I think it'll be McAllister, Gravenberch, and obviously, so Shoboslai also got 2 goals this international break. So yeah, I think Gravenberch, Shoboslai, and McAllister. And left wing it'll be Diaz. I have a feeling up top it'll be Gakpo, just for the work rate. Gakpo and right wing you put Mohamed Salah, irreplaceable Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty strong team.
Very
Yeah,
strong
it's a
lineup.
strong team. Yeah, but the CDM is the weak link and the left back, I guess. Otherwise, yes, we are good. I think.
And the right back too.
I think
Trent on
Trent will
right
be
back.
defensive. I think Trent will be very defensive this game, at least for this game.
So by defensive, do you mean completely useless or
No, he won't bomb up. I think he won't.
right?
But
Because
you
that's a
don't know
strong
about
point, right?
your
Hmm.
Jurgen Klopp. I think Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola are what they are because they are so like adamant about their strategies. They don't change much. So I won't be surprised if Trent goes into midfield like he does, like he has
Hmm.
been this season.
I think
Mm.
they are also like very adaptive, based on whatever is happening in the game, and they can adapt. I
Yeah,
mean, of course, City can because they have the players, and Guardiola is a master tactician. But I think from a Jurgen Klopp point of view as well, I mean, he's not afraid to change things up. Maybe you're a goal down, or you want to play in a different
yeah.
style.
We have the
Because you have
attacking
players.
potential. Yeah.
Exactly.
So Nunez
Right.
can cause Jota and Nunez can definitely cause havoc.
Hmm.
By the way, I think this season we not. I don't know if we're gonna touch upon the next topic. I think Salah and Haaland are probably one of the best players this season, along with maybe Heung and Son. Their numbers
Yes.
are crazy this season. Salah and so it's like
Like in
the
terms of
best
his
two
goals
numbers.
and assist, or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
something
In
else.
terms of goals and assists, I think even in terms of goals only, Salah and
Hmm.
Haaland are the top two. Just check once. So,
Yeah, that actually makes sense. I mean, they are probably the best players on the
yeah.
pitch.
So
So that.
Haaland has 13 goals, Salah has 10, and
Mhm.
Salah has 4 assists, I think, and Haaland has, I think, 1 or 2 assists. So, yeah, goals and assists combined, Haaland has 16 and Salah has 14, the top two of the Premier League.
Right.
Yes.
So,
Hmm.
I don't know. Salah always turns up versus City. Haaland has.
Oh,
Did
absolutely.
Haaland score? Did Haaland
No,
score versus us? I'm
no,
not sure.
I don't.
Not yet.
I don't think so. Not yet.
Yeah, he's not scored versus us yet. So
Hmm.
that's the plus
But it's
one
also
for us.
new, so the second season, so we'll see how it goes. But in terms of the score prediction, so uh, are we expecting a tight game like always between these two clubs, or is it going to be a high-scoring match, or somebody's going to like totally take it away? Like, what are your thoughts? I'll start with the Kloppite. It's at the Etihad. You mentioned your concerns. Of course, Pravasi also said that they have not a very like a pretty decent like injury list. So it's buts and maybes, of course. So what are your thoughts? Like, is it going to be a 1-0, 2-0 kind of scoreline, or do you see one team just taking it away, or it's going to be a high scoring match overall?
I hope the referee doesn't win the game for starters,
Yeah,
because all the
we
big
all hope
games
that.
are ruined by referees this season. And I, if the injury list is such, what Pravasi says, I think Guardiola might be a little cautious. Like he has been at some times on in at Anfield, not at the Etihad, but he has been cautious at Anfield a lot of times. I think he's been very defensive a lot of times.
Right.
I think Liverpool will go for it. I think Liverpool have nothing much to lose. If the injury list is such that Man City don't have the players which Pravasi mentioned, I think Jurgen Klopp goes for it, goes for the win. I would take a draw personally, so my prediction is probably a 2-2 draw. That's what
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go for. I
Right.
think Liverpool don't have the minerals in midfield to match City yet, even after revamping the midfield. But I feel Guardiola can be a little conservative this game if the injury list is such.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. I think it's a 2-2 draw. I'm going for that. But I would be more like, even being a Liverpool fan, I would say City have the better chances to win.
Right. Okay. And what about you, Fawasi? You know that you have the home advantage plus, what I'm actually asking is it a must win for City? Whereas Liverpool, like Klopp had said, a draw can be okay since they're playing away. And I mean, it's typically like early in the season anyway, so you can always bounce back. But for City, I think, of course, one of the agendas that you have this season is to win the Premier League again. And I'm just looking at the top four; it's pretty tight, right? So Arsenal are also on 27 points, followed up by Tottenham, who are going to play who are going to play Aston Villa, who are 25th and on in the fifth position. So, do you think this is a must-win for City, or is a draw something that wouldn't hurt Guardiola? What do you think?
I think it will be a must game for City. It is a must game for City. You see, so we have lost, I think, two or three matches. Two matches we have lost, and
Two
and
matches,
one
two
is
matches.
one is a draw. So and the structure of the table is such that if we lose or draw against Liverpool, then there is a possibility that someone else, any other team can overcome us and replace us in the top position. So yeah, on that aspect, I think it's a must-win game for us, and we have to play that accordingly. And regarding the
But
score prediction, I don't
is it
know. Yeah,
a must not lose or a must win?
no, it's a must-win.
Okay. Because I feel City have
If
a
you are
lot of ground to catch up.
if you are going for a must-lose position, then you will probably draw, right? If you are going for a must-win, then there is a possibility that some sort of result cannot affect you, right? So that mentality must be there that you have to win that game. So it's not a must not it's not, it better be not must not lose. It must be a must-win game.
Right. And what would you predict the score to be at the final whistle at the Etihad?
I think 2-1 City.
2-1 City. Okay. And
Yeah,
what did you say,
it
Klopp?
will.
2-2.
Okay, you're going for a draw. Okay.
I'm
Right.
taking a draw. I'll be happy with a draw because it's at the Etihad. Like we will
Yeah.
get
I
the better
understand.
of them at
You see,
Anfield.
if we
I
had
feel.
played at Anfield, then I would have probably gone for a 1-1 draw.
Right.
Yeah, because of the
So
stadium,
since
because
it's
of the
a
atmosphere
home
that we're playing in.
advantage, right,
Yeah.
you want to get all 3 points rather than dropping two.
Yes.
Makes
What is
sense.
your prediction?
My prediction, I'll go for a draw because look, Man United are sixth, right? So City are playing Liverpool, Spurs are playing Aston Villa.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I want all you guys to drop points so that we can go to fifth or fourth or whatever. And Newcastle are playing Chelsea, so hopefully somebody is going to drop points there as well. So I want everybody to
Brentford,
on
draw
Arsenal.
and us to win.
on the condition that Manchester United win.
Yes, on the condition that we win and we don't draw or lose against Everton, which is going to be a difficult fixture now that the points deduction has happened and they've been in decent form as well. So it's not going to be a cakewalk. So hopefully we can get 3 points and hope that rest of you all drop points. I guess
But
that's what.
I hope it's an end-to-end game. Like it's the early kickoff. It's not a snooze fest. It's not a snooze fest. So I think the two managers are really proud of their game, not be
Mhm.
a snooze fest. So I
Right.
hope it's again
Yep.
entertaining. And the referee should not ruin the game. Please, please, for the love of God, don't ruin the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, let's hope VR doesn't get the final say on the final whistle in terms of who wins and who loses and what happens on the table. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, guys, and this
Pleasure,
for
pleasure.
this episode. And we are going to be catching up on the Fallout show at the aftermath of this match, anyways, this weekend. So we'll talk to you then. Please like, subscribe, and share our videos, and let us know.
Thank you for watching that video. We are a community of passionate football fans and we post weekly videos on transfer news, match reactions, tactical analysis, and sometimes just gossip on the most exciting sport in the world. If that's what you like to hear, then hit that subscribe button and join the conversation with us.